Okay, Mr. Steve, are you ready to race? Okay, we're going to give Anton a run up here. Hello, RC pilots from around the world. RC Captain Nick Glorioso here. Welcome to our bedroom again here in beautiful upstate New York. I want to thank you guys for visiting our channel, and to my brothers in Slovenia, Captain Blush, Pilot Robert. What's this, eh? What's this? Alright, so I just got my Viper Jet here, and I've been playing around with my old Haboo. It's been shot with a shotgun, really, before I bought it, and all that. So, and I got a few other EDF jets, but I definitely need some stick time here. So, I'm going to take off my captain pass that Colonel Bear Rogers gave me. And I'm going to put my CANT cam on. Run cam 2 is on there, and hopefully you guys can see everything just fine here. Okay, so going to do an unboxing video for you, obviously, on the Viper Jet. I have seen a bunch of them fly. Captain Steve at our club has one, and a bunch of other guys. Just was filming one yesterday, actually, at Rutland County Flyers. Very popular jet. I haven't done anything to it, this box. Just going to do a short unboxing video. Alright, so like we normally do, we'll keep that in the backdrop. This is 6S powered, 70mm 12 bladed in runner. So I'm going to go and open that. Try to keep this tidy here. Alright, definitely have a little blade with you, a little knife. Alright, so, alright, let's take a look and see what we got here. The first thing out is this really beautiful wing, electric retracts installed. The foam quality looks very, very good. Ball linkages on the servos, nice retracts. My buddy Steve, the main gear are very, very beefy. On his, the nose gear, if you land a little hot or less than perfect, it seems like you're gonna have to get the pliers out and bend a little bit. But splinter camo on the bottom, pretty cool. This wing's in one piece here, and on mine, I have ordered xenon strobes that I'm hoping to put in here, in the winglets here somewhere. It might have to be towards the bottom here, and just run them through. That's what we're hoping to do here. So, so that's what we'd like to do with that. Everything's pre-wired here. Flaps, ailerons, gear. Alright. I see 2 servo leads for gear. Not exactly sure why, but okay, here's flap. Alright, so anyways, we'll check all that out. I have watched a bunch of review videos, and Eflite are excellent aircraft. I have a ton of them. Actually, I have the Cirrus, I have the Optera, I have the Piper Cherokee. I have a bunch of them. They're great aircraft. They're just, a lot of people seem to drop the ball on this thing. It looks like they could have done a little bit of a better job, honestly. These wires are running to the slot with a little piece of tape on each side. That should suffice. Nice flaps here. Also, the other complaint is the living hinge on a jet. You can easily replace those, but honestly, on a jet of this magnitude, they probably should have elected to put some nice hinges in there. So that's something easily you can do at home. Alright, so here is the elevator section. Now, the other thing I heard about this is that you have dual elevators here, which is good in a sense, but in another sense, if you have one conch out, say you're doing nice and level flight, and you have one that that walks up like this, and the other one is neutral, you might have a good time getting it down if that conch's out, versus having one there. Well, I guess if your one elevator conch's out, you'd be in trouble. But I don't know. Anyway, there's mixed controversy on that. But here's your tail, your elevator section. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, so here's our Russian pilot. Oh yeah. We'll just call him Anton. I think that's a cool name. We'll call him Anton, the Viper jet pilot. We might need another pilot in the back here. We have a few pilots in stock. We probably have to take this off and foam tack it. But I see there's a vent hole here. Very, very good idea to allow the trapped heat to escape. So there's the canopy. Okay. And take this out. Slow and sexy, like Pilot Robert says. Oh yeah. Okay, so here is the Viper jet fuselage. Nice quality. Here's the ESC, here's the 12 bladed can in there. I think you can see everything there. Here's the your nose gear with steering. Again, it works great, but being wire with no compression, no compression of any sort, if you come in pretty hard, it has a tendency to flex and bend on you. So, my buddy Steve on his second flight, he was already bending it. Okay, so EC5 connector, which I have plenty of Deans. I have plenty of Deans plugs with the EC5 adapter. So, all right. So here is the AR63613. It looks like receiver already installed, and it looks like everything's plugged in. You might want to check everything out there, and then of course you've got to go and follow your leads here, your aileron plugins, flaps. This one here is for the bind switch, I believe, for your bind plug, which is awesome, because if not, then you would have to pop this out and run that lead into. Excellent idea there, Eflite. Give you props for that one. Good deal on that. So, I think my buddy Steve has his, I can't remember, I want to say it's a 4000 battery pack, all the way tight against the receiver. Now, yesterday, the guy was flying with a 4000 all the way tight to here, to this bulkhead, and his flew fine. And then he only had one battery charge, so I let him borrow my Florian 4500 6S 45C rated, and all we did was we tucked it back about a half inch, and it flew fine right there. So I guess this thing has a good CG range. So there you go. There's the fuselage. Looks like a rat's nest of wires there. Okay. So that's put on there. There's the rudder. Now, my buddy Steve has the same exact plane. He doesn't really like to customize his, but I do. So what I'm thinking about doing is taking the star off the tail on both sides, and I have a pretty cool skull and crossbones type of thing there. So I'll take this off, and I'll take this off, and maybe we could put that somewhere else. Maybe we'll put 2 stars here, something that'll look cool. But here's the rudder there, and so it looks like you come to this section here in the tail. I was just looking here, and so these are labeled elevator, elevator, rudder. So you'll plug those in. What I like to do is a little security type of trick, and a lot of guys do. Just a little piece of electrical tape around the connection. Once you know everything's working properly, a little piece of electrical tape. That way, if anything came loose, you know, it keeps it all together there. So if you need to work on them, you just cut the electrical tape off. But it's a little security, you know, trick for you. So there's the rudder. This is a huge huge instruction manual. I've watched a bunch of them. The RC GEEK, I've watched the pilot Ryan, Captain Mike, some of my good friends there. A bunch of guys have this. I've watched them assemble, tips, things like that. So I'll probably go and watch one of them videos. So there's that. Here's a bind plug. And something else that's cool is all of the screws are the same size. So I know a lot of planes you put together, you got, you know, 13mm hex on this and a 10mm on that. These are all the same head and all the same size, and I believe there's 11 screws. The Angry Zeppelin said he did not like the build whatsoever. And also setting the safe and all that. There are videos out now, so those might have been some of the first videos out, you know, where people didn't have all the answers for them, but now there's plenty of them. And I was watching one yesterday on setting safe, select, and AS3X on a switch. So there you go. Here's all your screws, which isn't much, in your bind plug there, and that's that. So this is an empty foam container now, and overall, gotta say, very impressive, especially for the price. There was a $25 off coupon there on Horizon Hobby, and then of course, you know, something new that started in New York State. You know, of course, Cuomo's got to get his money too, so he started adding sales tax. Even though I'm buying from Illinois, New York wants to cut their tax too. So something new, something crazy. Honestly, if you buy from Chicago, you're not a Chicago resident. You shouldn't have to pay tax to your state because you're buying it from out of state. But anyways, just another way to generate more money, and Governor Cuomo gave himself a nice $50,000 raise, so you know, this will help pay for that raise. So props off to him, right? Actually, upstate New York really hates him, so there you go. But anyways, want to thank you for watching. It's Nicky G 123-100, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, share, and like. We'll see you soon. Oh yeah. Hey, Mr. Steve, you were right about the bird's nest, the wires, but I got everything all set, and I figured out the 4500 all the way towards the back there should be good. So And then this right here, I just got to tuck it all the way down and it fits. Hello, fellow EDF pilots. RC Captain Nick Warrior here in the state of New York. Just unboxed my new Eflite Viper jet today and customized it a little bit because we have a few guys at our field with the same jet. I also ordered xenon strobes that are going to go right there on the winglets. That's what I'm shooting for. So I did put the safe on there on a switch, so that's all set. And haven't taxied this at all. Going to do a little taxi. Thing's got some power.